Niranjan, yeah, we are just...
General GD Bakshi is joining us on the phone line. Stay with me. General GD Bakshi. General Bakshi, look at this. Which president in the world says we have lost India and Russia to deepest, darkest China? I mean, you have to be, and only a Donald Trump can admit such a colossal failure, and he's putting it out on social media. He has said, looks like we've lost India and Russia to China.
Whose fault is it? He's the one who's delivered India and Russia towards China. Like I was saying, he deserves the Nobel Peace Prize. He deserves the Nobel Peace Prize for getting India and China together. For kicking us in the teeth for what? For trying to be friendly to the United States? For having a strategic partnership? This is what you will get in turn. You think you can kick the whole world around? You know, like Pakistan, we will grovel at your feet. We will lick your boots. We won't do that. Let Europe do that. Let Pakistan do that. India is a self-respecting country, and we have shown you that we have other options. Darkest, evil China, etc. is fine. You can use all the adjectives that you want, but the simple fact of the matter is that you have to look within. What have you done? You know, slapped 50% tariffs on a country that you call a strategic partner. You are going around kicking all your friends. Whether it is Europe, whether it is Japan, whether it is South Korea, Taiwan, you know, Canada, Mexico, all the friends who were close to the United States have been kicked in their shin, right? And India he's taken out for special treatment, not just the tariffs. For God's sake, it is the way he's trying to do a love fest with Asim Munir of Pakistan just months after we fought a war. I mean, does he realize what he is doing? I mean, to hell with you and the tariffs. It cannot stand all geopolitical equations on their head. 30 years, Indian and American diplomats worked so hard to try and get a détente, try and get a reset between India and the United States, because it made a lot of strategic common sense. The sense was that China was posing a threat to both Russia, China, India, everyone. So therefore, it made sense to bandwagon. But America has decided to kick everybody who tries to get friendly with it. So well then, what do you want us to do? Right? You don't want us to get friendly with you, then we will have no choice but to reach out to the other options. That is what India has been forced to do. Forced to do. And now you are saying, looks like we've lost India and China. Certainly, sir, you have. You have. But you are responsible because of your erratic, whimsical, temperamental behavior. You know, the simple error of judgment that Donald Trump has made is he's behaving as if it is still the unipolar power movement. When the world has turned to multipolarity almost 15 years, 20 years back. That is the problem.
I'll tell you, General Bakshi, he has admitted that he failed. It was a colossal failure on India. Second, by saying we've lost Russia, he's admitting his own attempts. When he met Putin in Alaska, that too is a failure. And then he's saying, I wish them a long and prosperous future together, which means he's perhaps shutting the door. How do you read this statement, the last line, saying that we wish them a long and prosperous future together?
Yeah, and if he's trying to tell the world that I will kick Russia, I will kick China, I will kick India, I think he might like to think that through again. You know, Henry Kissinger had warned the United States it should be settled maxim of American foreign policy never to take on more than one major Asian power at a time. He was alluding precisely to Russia, China, India. Right? You've done it. You've done it. And now you are trying to say best of luck. Sir, I think the person who will lead best of luck is Donald Trump. I think he might as well look within. It is absolutely ridiculous strategy to force all your antagonists to come together. You know, the clever, smart nations, they split their opposition. They split their enemies. They split their adversaries. What is Donald Trump doing? He's kicking every friend in the shin. It hurts. Till he's forced to say, okay, climb a gum tree. I have to look for other options. You are hurting us too much. You are hurting us too much. You are trying to suck up to Pakistan like it is the next superpower in the making. The make way for Pakistan. My God, it will teach the global power balance in favor of America. Best of luck. Best of luck, sir. That's all that we can say.
Yeah, sir, it appears that we have been successful in sending a message to America by going to China for the first time in 7 years. And there is that image, you will see that image, you were live with us, General Bakshi, when the Prime Minister held both Xi Jinping and Putin by the hand. He held both of them by the hand. And that has hit home.
It was designed to hit home, Matt. It was designed to send a clear message. Look, we have other options. If you are going to misbehave, if you are going to be so unruly, so unpredictable in your behavior so that nobody else can do any long-term strategic planning of any decent sort. You know, if you are going to change minute by minute, hour by hour, you are going to do about turns by the minute, like a kaleidoscope, like a chameleon, then it creates problems for the rest of the world. Problems, serious problems. You know, we could have lived with 50% tariffs also. But the simple bloody fact is that 50% tariffs be damned. The fact of the matter is Pakistan. Pakistan just attacked us, tried to attack all our airfields. Then it got kicked in the bloody teeth is another issue. But it tried to attack us. Firstly, did the horrible terrorist incident in Pahalgam. And then it went all out to attack 15 of our airfields. What do you expect us to do? Not hit back? Because Donald Trump says, I'm everywhere. I've got bases in Noor Khan. I've got bases in Murid. How do we know, sir? And what are you doing there, by the way? Bases against whom? You already fled Afghanistan. So who are you seeking bases against? If you are seeking bases against India, how are we strategic partners? If you are keeping nuclear weapons in Pakistan, how the hell are we strategic partners? I don't understand. I don't understand what the United States is up to. You told us that we are strategic partners because we face a common threat in a rising and increasingly aggressive China. You know, then all of a sudden you say, what China? I am pivoting back to Europe. Joe Biden did that. Donald Trump said, I will stop this tilt back to Europe. I will tilt back to Asia. I will pivot back to Asia. And then within 7 months, the deep state seems to have gotten the better of him. He's saying we've lost Russia, we've lost India. Now we will kick the rest of the world together.
Ministry of External Affairs is responding. Ministry of External Affairs is responding. I'm cutting across live. It's for the first time that they're responding.